Leo Daily Horoscope for August 2, 2022. Daily Horoscope. Please do not upset your staunchest allies. You'd be surprised what they know, and how they know it, so don't underestimate them. You have to maintain good relations with them and maintain confident and fruitful exchanges on all the subjects that bring you together. Finally, don't be too touchy. No need to take the fly if one of them makes you a reflection that hurts you. The essential is elsewhere. You may have the opportunity to get to know your neighbors better today. It is sometimes by simply taking the trouble to engage in conversation that we discover true affinities. Today, these circumstances could occur and you will be the first surprised by the quality of this first contact. And it's so much nicer to live in a less impersonal environment around your home. Act today without hesitation, especially if you follow unknown directions or if you explore new territory. It may not sound like the best advice, but this is a day to say an unwavering yes to all kinds of proposals that come your way, even if some are confusing. You shine in these kinds of tests. Expect to be above your class by the end of the day. Today you may want to be a little more disciplined with something. Perhaps you are planning to lose a little weight. You will be ready to start a new diet. Or you may force yourself to go exercise. It's time for you to really commit to your goals. Do not let negative people or bad attitudes divert you from your path. You can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Daily Tarot Reading. The hectic pace and the responsibilities of your everyday life have completely disoriented you, and you are currently having difficulty finding time for yourself and your loved ones. You have neglected important aspects of your life and feel isolated and lonely. You have to reconsider some of the choices you have made, because the steep, solitary path you are traveling is of your own choosing. Try to get your impulsiveness under control and prioritize your desires. Daily Career Tarot. You are missing out on important professional and financial opportunities due to lacking the clarity of thought that would allow you to recognize their value and take advantage of them. You feel like withdrawing into yourself and have a tendency to approach the prospect of new partnerships with suspicion and reserve. Your thoughts are filled with negativity and pessimism. Your insecurities and lack of self-confidence are holding you back from advancing in your career. You may encounter unforeseen delays and adversities in your professional and financial life, but this doesn't mean that you should lose hope. Try to change things for the better and don't let your stubbornness get in the way. Work. If you've found your wallet to be a bit fluffy and light lately, chances are you've decided to look for ways to bail yourself out and improve your relationship with your banker. Are you sure you are using all your skills? Maybe a side job would allow you to make extras. Or simply, you could wake up economies sleeping on a bell. Take the time to think about it. It may be worth it. Today it will not be easy for you to get to the bottom of things. If you are at home, instead of getting angry and stressed about it, enjoy a long nap in the afternoon. Water the plants and read a book. Run away to some kind of fantasy island that takes you away from the everyday rush. If you are at work, focus on what you are doing. Dealing with people on their own terms can be extremely difficult. They may not feel totally safe. Take care of them later. Money and luck. Today you could get a serious boost from someone. Pay close attention to anything you may receive from others. You can hear about a company that is currently looking for your profile. Or, a small detail that confirms your thoughts, information about your profession or your company. Be the watchman who observes and listens to the world. Perhaps today you will run into difficulties, realizing that the same rules and guidelines apply to everyone. Sometimes you believe that you are above such standards and that they are unnecessary. You think you can implement your own based on your personal principles and values. Unfortunately, in this case you must follow the rules of others. Instead of ruining your day, accept the situation. Health. The current context does not allow you to have total control of events. So take a little distance and make sure to encourage your inner listening. Even if this method gives you the impression of living in slow motion, take a break and let yourself be carried away by these waves of new sensations. And don't forget to add a little humor to your daily life too. These days there may be a person who is very far from your thoughts. Is it possible that the relationship is over and you are the last to know? Don't let your insecurities take over you. Your friend probably just needs a little time to sort out big issues in her life. She will soon return to seek your warmth and friendship. Love. If you are a creator who hesitates to expose your works to an audience, whether anonymous or familiar, it is absolutely necessary to drop the veil today. The positions of the planets suggest that you will meet an influential character, an expert in your field of expertise, who will be ready to give you a little help, if only by sound advice. Painters, novelists, photographers or pastry chefs of the thunder, show yourself in full light. With today's heavenly setup, you'll probably find it hard to focus on anything. You have a healthy sense of curiosity, and today this quality will be drastically highlighted. Everything will seem to attract your attention, you just won't be able to concentrate. Tonight, let your partner choose the restaurant and the movie, you won't be able to decide what you want most. You are in the mood of fun and want to party hard. Your partner is always ready to compliment you. But this time they may be too occupied with work that they may give you a nonchalant response. Here is the time when you should help your partner in their struggle for one-upmanship. And with your support they will be able to cross the final line, leaving everybody behind. You may have sudden visits from people who would be looking for your valuable advice. They may confide in you the truths about their lives and have full faith in you that you will keep it to yourself. You may have to contemplate deeply for finding the right solution for each of these. You will be able to give fruitful suggestions to the visitors and will be blessed by them in return. If you are involved in business, then you may go along with your spouse to explore new business opportunities offering growth and prosperity. If you are an already established business personality, then you may seek the suggestions of your beloved in purchasing the best materials for your production unit. Do not get neglectful towards your own health as well as the health of your spouse. Any one of you may contract the flu and then the virus will spread to the other person. If not treated on time, it may take the form of a chronic disease. Lucky colors: yellow, gold, mauve and pure white. Lucky numbers: 1, 4, 8, 12. Love Tarot card. The Love Tarot deck gives us the Temperance card today. This card suggests the process of mixing and matching, trying to find the right combination. For couples, this means adjusting your relationship. You might address some issue related to your home, your sex life, your emotions, your children. Talk honestly about your concerns. Decide what changes need to occur. Perhaps the two of you remain a couple, but no longer share the same bedroom, or even the same roof. You may have to go back to the drawing board if your first solution doesn't work. Temperance requires patience. Single folks experiment with a different method of meeting potential dates, perhaps a matchmaker or dating site. This card warns singles against jumping into a new relationship with both feet. The Temperance card highlights the need for creative adaptation to shifting circumstances. It suggests cooperation, compromise, and controlled experimentation.